Good morning, good afternoon and good evening my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and I'd like to welcome you all back to this year's 12 Days of Christmas. So before we get started, if you could do me a big fat favour, if you could hit the like, that's that thumbs up, the bell, and make sure you click all. You will be notified of all of the crazy videos that I have up for offer this next coming few weeks and of course into next year. Right, so let's tell you a little bit about the 12 Days of Christmas. On my 12 Days of Christmas series, I like to show you patterns that I've created, patterns from other creators that I've had a go at and I've tested, so I can tell you whether they are fun or something to run from. And we have a look at some other little bits and pieces that may or may not be Christmas related. We will just have to wait and see what I can come up with. Right, so now let's go and head over to today's episode. I'll see you there shortly. Welcome back to day number 2. Right, so for day number 2 I have got you this hat here. Now this is not one of my crazy patterns. This pattern is by our gorgeous Reggie at J Hook Crochet. Now her hat is absolutely gorgeous. She uses a roving colour yarn. Okay, it looks beautiful. Now I don't know how much detail you can actually see within this hat, but it looks like there's bubbles attached. I hate bubbles, and it's not bubbles. That was the best Christmas present ever. Looking at a pattern and going, oh, what have I done? I've got a pattern that I may not want to make. And then when I actually read the pattern and realised it didn't have any type of bubble stitch in it, I was so relieved. Now, there is quite a bit of a funny story attached to the making of this hat. If you guys have been on the live or you've been on one of the whips, bits and chats recently, you may already know this little bit, but I'm going to relay it again because hey, it gave me a giggle, it gave Reggie a giggle, and I know it's given some of my crazies a giggle. Right, so I got really involved in making this hat, and it starts by making the brim and then you work the rest of the pattern. And Reggie's really beautiful. She explains what you need to do, but leaves you to size the garment yourself so that it will definitely fit you. Well, my first attempt didn't. I did far too many rows on a brim hat because I haven't really done that many brim hats like this before, so I didn't know how many I should have done for my head. And I did over 100 easily, and so that definitely didn't fit my head, so much so that it is now a possible cowl. I can pull it over and it sits there nicely, and it really does keep the neck warm. Sorry, I'm having a bit of an issue. I'm not very good with keeping hats on my head. Alright, so I've made the brim, and I'd done possibly to my third colour change. I'd completed it when I put it on and realised it was far too big. So I sent Reggie a little message saying, what have I done wrong, girl? And so she explained that I'd over-mathed it. I'd overestimated how big my head actually was. So I started again. And then I carried on going, and this of course is the one that I did. Now I was very, very careful when I did this pattern that I didn't just do 3 rows, 3 colour changes in and go, yeah, I know what I'm doing now. I actually followed it to the letter and marked off the rows as I went. Well, Bestie has seen this, and Bestie also wanted one, so using the leftover yarn and adding a bit more green in, I made Bestie one. Now Bestie's one is sitting on the tree because I didn't math it properly again. I thought, well, I've made one, I know what I'm doing. Short-term memory issues and crochet aren't always the best mix. So when I completed the tree, the one that is on the tree, it ended up sitting up here. So it's definitely not Bestie material, which is why it is now a tree decoration until I strip it back and try again. But these are issues with me and not with Reggie's pattern. Okay, now Reggie's pattern, as I said, is absolutely beautifully written. It is easy to follow. Honestly, it is. And once I cottoned onto where I'd mucked up this hat, I speeded through it really, really quickly. Even the decreases are really simple. It is a beautifully written and beautifully simple pattern. So if you want to get your hands on this pattern, okay, the information will be in the drop down box, the little I button here. You can click on it and that'll take you straight through to Reggie's Etsy page, or it will be in the description box down below. Now I can't even remember if I've actually told you what the pattern is called. Oh, I am so bad. I'm so sorry, Reggie. Alright, so this pattern is called the Gondolin Elf Hat, and it's the easy crochet pattern. It's a PDF only, and it is priced in at £3.69. That is in UK pounds. Of course, with Ravelry, they're really good. They tell you what the price is in your currency. Keep an eye out though if you are a Reggie fan, because she may be doing a discount at some point on her channel for either this pattern or other ones, because she's really lovely to us and she likes to give us discounts here and there. So I know that one has just finished for this pattern, but you never know, she might run another one really, really soon, because hey, it is Christmas. I don't know, I gone wrong. It's okay, I have a plan. Double up on the bottom. There we go, we got a snooze or whatever they're called. Cover for going in the shop when you forget your mask. OMG, I'm boiling. Bye. There we go, I copied and pasted it out of the old video so you could have another giggle. Alright, that is it for me for today. I will see you all really, really soon, so if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody. Time for a cheeky refill. There we go, darlings. Have a lovely Christmas. Ta-ra for now.